Okay, never mind. Oh wait, the frames are back. One of these ads really said, "Don't do your taxes," and I'm like, "Great ads for tax fraud, absolutely. We love a little bit of tax fraud." Hello, Liska, welcome, and how are you doing? Oh, I need to fight these guys again. Fucking great. Sorry, I was gonna shout this. I'm trying to shout my friend Liska, but no, you need to. Oh. Did you get dinner? Nice. Well, I hope I can entertain you for your dinner eating things. I hope this stream looks alright actually. Because I'm now playing with ray tracing, so if I don't get those funky fuzzy reflections like I did last time. Anyway, we're playing Control. We just made it to the maintenance sector. We're trying to find the janitor. I'm running the game at 50, but it feels fine for me. And you guys should see the game at 30. It's maintenance 14. What is dinner, may I ask? Oh, there we go. There's the ray tracing. I feel like there was a guy here. Oh no, that was probably just during those fights that I managed to lure one here. Burger King! Yeah, we've got Burger Kings. I think it's technically the closest takeaway from my to my house right now is Burger King. Now has been for years, to be honest. Oh, that was
down that way?
red. Oh. Here he is.
Well done. You got the job. Which place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll
That's
take
twice he's
care
read our
of
mind.
it, and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back.
Oh, nice.
That's great. Thank you, Ati.
It's nice to compromise when the kids want McDonald's. I always wanted Burger King over McDonald's. Everyone's like, "Do you want to go to McDonald's?" And I'm like, Burger King. I used to be a Burger King kid. What a mess.
Yep.
Burn the trash. Burn the trash around the
trash.
furnace.
Throw it into fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a rain. Not
Okay. Nowhere. It's clearly the astral plane, is it not?
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous. An object of power. How do you think it got down here?
How do I think it got down here? I don't know. Someone just breaking into a building and the janitor just hiring the first person he sees. Yeah, that's kind of what happened. So like, okay. So recap. I walked into the building and there was no one around. And so I just kind of like wandered the halls until I found the janitor. The janitor's like, "Ah, yes, you must be the new hire for the janitor's job. Take the first elevator." And then we go back to the hall that we came from. There's now an elevator. We go up. We find a dead guy holding the gun that I'm holding. I pick up the gun, and then the gun declares me director of the entire bureau.
Karen
So
Horse.
that's it.
Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
He did just, and he went, "Ah, you got the job," after he sees we now got the gun. I can roll now. Oh, dash, actually. The choose to dash of 8 to prove. Ah. It seems the reflections got worse. Look at that. Look at that, all that fuzziness. What causes that? I don't know. Ah, you can do it mid-air. Neat. Oh! Ah, fuck that. Okay. There we go. That's interesting. Yeah, kinda. Okay, well, thanks for telling me. You and Horse are now bound as friends.
Let's see the hiss keep up with me now.
I can see why that was bound to shift by default. I can seize to break. Then we've fallen back into the cafeteria. Correct. Nice. Give me this. Oh, see, if it was an upgrade to dash, that'd make more sense, but alas. Oh, is this Threshold Kids?
building the pyramid.
The what?
The pyramid.
What's a pyramid?
The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane.
Airplane?
Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension.
Alien?
The light goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home.
I miss my home.
The pencil tapping away everywhere. Also, she's drawing with a green pencil and not give me a second, I'm gonna change the chat box. Actually no, the chat box is fine. I'm gonna make it a little too big. No, I fucked that up. No, I fucked that up. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we go back. I fucked it up, and we're just Control Z that. I'll never acknowledge the little weird thing that's going on in the chat box ever again. Now I've got level 2 clearance. What else can I open? No, okay, not that. Is there a level 2 door down here? Or am I... Are you okay? I just realised there's like bits of the wall coming off and stuff. How much the shocked ability does is it's really cool. The Black Pyramid from Destiny? Maybe. I don't know Destiny. I thought it was just the moon. Wait, is that the visitor or the guest or whatever it's called in Destiny? Oh. Oh, there's that ray tracing reflection in the windows there. Oh, nice, nice. Pretty colors. Yeah, when you kill people, they turn back into they turn back into the mist, back into hiss. Then they turn into like little, yeah. That leads to there.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
We all die.
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Duty. I don't know if he's going to
North
be.
Moore
I don't know.
was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. North Moore was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more, until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. North Moore never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, North Moore. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time. keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
Merry-go-round. Objects should be kept in a confined space when unbound. Kind of want to play this game now. It's so fascinating. Yes, I'm having so much fun playing it. I've only done one, like this is my second stream of it, but it's so fun. It's so interesting. People were like, it's just like SCP. It's like an SCP, but like an action game. And well, seeing these like descriptors is very, it's like yes. Fiberglass horse, once used as a seat for a merry-go-round ride. The pole is still connected to the object. The object is capable of moving short distances at high speeds. This can be quite dangerous when redacted in its path. The object is currently bound by redacted. Background. The object was discovered at the site of an abandoned amusement park. Local redacted reported that the rides would move on their own and that they would be chased out. When the rumours reached the Bureau, see America Overnight episodes 235, agents were dispatched to investigate. 3 local redacted were found dead at the scene. The object attacked Agent Redacted by Redacted. Agents revoked Formula C5 to redacted the object long enough to redacted. We don't really care about the board countermeasures. Burn the trash around the furnace. So if we find trash, we'll find trash, you know. My gun's gone. Gun's back. Attention maintenance staff. An object of power escaped the panopticon? Panoptician a couple of weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees merry-go-round, horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try and contain it on your own, and definitely don't bind yourself to it. Well, we've been bound to it. I hope that's okay. In my defense, I'm the director now. NCS power plant.
It's dangerous out here, lady. Go see Chief Arishi. He's just inside. He'll help you.
Lady? Don't you know I'm the director now? Oops, daisies. What's that here? Have I done something to the bloom in this game because it seems way more bloomy? Hold on, I'm going to check. Maybe. Must just be the.
Hey, are you new? Go talk with Chief Arish in the security. He's in charge here.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
I'm gonna read this. Arish, security matters. Hey Simon, I got your message. Yeah, someone in the sector's asking about Ati. Just tell him that you'll handle it and leave. And leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him, so you could better deal with his odd habits. But yes, it's still very much classified. I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what you saw before we decide on the next steps. Cheers. Lynn. P.S. in case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your sort of strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. Give me a second, I'm going to look around your office for sweet loot supplies before I talk to you. See if you're worth my time. Greetings.
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director.
Yes.
It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off?
No.
Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
I just want something during this
Try to stay
cutscene.
alive.
Let's see if photo mode can help us here. There we go. Look, this is the same logo. Oops, I turned it. Don't worry about it. This is the same logo as the first thing I looked at when I walked into the building, and it has the same like motifs as the voice inside of our head. That's the logo in the lobby. I think the large-scale HRA might have been the front door, but I could be wrong, and this means nothing. But I just noticed that that is now the second time we've seen this, as far as I'm aware. Second time I've noticed it. But see, like that, when we looked at that symbol in the front door, it came with all these little sparkles. Interestingly enough. Can I ask you questions?
When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
You want any spoilers? What played the game before? I appreciate it a whole bunch.
What do you know about the hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
What do you do here, Arish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador. The best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest. These are the bravest people in the goddamn building. I'm proud to work with them.
I've done a few odd jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that.
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the Bureau, and it's got two very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever, ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah. It's all part of the job.
What do you know about the service weapon?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You modded or something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new is our best bet.
Do you know this Ahti guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. He probably knows more than anyone else around here, if you can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are better left unturned, you know?
I should be going.
Right. You gotta lock down the lift.
Oh, there's a control point. Nice. That's certainly an old weapon you've got there. We haven't found the furnace yet. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Coolant pumps and converters. Let's go to the coolant pumps first. Alright. Hiss charge. The Hiss charged agents are examples of extreme physical deformation resulting from Hiss corruption. Hiss charge displayed an unthinking fixation on any non-corrupted individual in the area. Once within a specific proximity, they erupt into a burst of focused Hiss resonance, so dense that it acts as a physical force. The Hiss charged is depleted of the Hiss corruption after this eruption. The host is left lifeless. This behaviour may be an adaptive response to HR rays. The Hiss charged are designed to blow the devices off potential hosts, exposing them to resonance. Is the Hiss capable of customising a corrupted host's altered ability to this degree? Why is the physiology of the Hiss charge so dramatically different from the host's original form? Lots of questions, no answers. Revert to file redacted for full report. Ominous red room.
Power cut. Replace the parts.
Rubicons cube of this room. Get this brutalist architecture out of you. Or put it at least in place. Very good, very good. Ah, the furnace chamber. Sounds like Artie's nearby. Or at least his cart. So what's the mission? Burn the trash around the maintenance sector. Define trash. I saw some nuclear waste. Does that count? Like this?
By trash, did Ati mean barrels full of hazardous biological material? Looks like I'm breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ati wants, then I'll get it done.
Do. Oh.
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the parakinesiology. I believe I've discovered a Code Omega paranatural entity residing within the Bureau itself.
Oh.
Right under our noses.
That's not good.
Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force, capable of communicating. I checked, and there's no record of ever installing this furnace. I believe it... Oh, sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. Brilliant. I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
Oh, it eats people, and she's like okay with that? That's... She seemed like it was... we should kill or like do something in the furnace, but I feel like using, you know, waste, biohazard waste is like a more ethical thing than more ethical than throwing people into it. And there's another one. Oh, there it is. So, do those radios suggest RT tasks? That seems like what it could be. Something's green and glowing over here. Ah, yes. Because I saw one earlier. I'm gonna read that after I throw this in. Yeah. Mailtube complaint. Hey Bozar, get this. The accounting department still says they haven't received my expense reports. They say the receipts probably got lost in the mailtubes because of a shift or threshold or some such fuckery, and if I don't have originals, that they can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. This is such bullshit. Why do we even use these fucking tubes if they just spit our mail in some other goddamn dimension? Just venting here before I make a formal complaint, useless pieces of shit. Just having a wee swatch, having a wee look. Oh. I've got a 38 headshot boost though, so I'll keep that on. I think that's more important. There's no way I can like dash to that, is there? Dash to that, but there's no way I can get in because I don't think there's like a keypad or anything I can activate. Nah, there's not. Okay. I'm gonna keep forgetting I have this dash ability. Oh, increase to launch damage? Yes, please. And launch grenades and rockets? I will do such things, thank you. Launch enemies? Hell yeah. What is obscured personnel? Oh, it's just a thing. It's just a mod. I don't care about those, to be honest. Okay, the coolant pumps, let's go. Suddenly I feel like we're no longer in the facility.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
Go to ship. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the corner.
Well, we can hear the hiss talking, but... Oh, I was gonna say, I can't see anyone. Oh, there they are. Power cubes?
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He is very clever. He's trying to speak. We got him with his district.
What the hell is that?
It's the clock.
Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
I'm gonna maybe switch around here before I continue to that. Yeah, what's with the power cores? Is there any power sockets? That's a left, okay. There's so many power cores and something that's like full of water seems a bit suspicious. Clog complaint. That gross blockage down the water system is back. What the fuck is it? Where does it keep coming from? Why the hell does it actually keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like it can understand him. Of course he acts like we... Of course, he acts like we understand him too. I guess that's just his brand of crazy. I'm gonna try it on your drain cleaner. Drain cleaner. Extreme strength.
hold together a little longer.
What was the point of that? Of the clog? Was that like another arty side quest and not anything to do with what I need to do here? It seems like it. Because his radio's here. Okay, that's one pump on. Looks to be another 2 more to go. One more left. Looks to be here.
There go the pipes. Nothing more satisfying.
Get out of here. All right. Are we done here? Because the... Oh no, we're not. There's a bigger guy here. Hello, bigger guy. The Hiss Trooper. Troopers are meant to be the first agents to enter unknown Oz. Man, I used to use the scissors list all the time. It's weird seeing them in game. Really? Wow. Oh, welcome in, Swing Metal. That was an anti-side quest. Yes, good to know. Good to know. Thresholds are any other paranormally hazardous situation. Oh, Oz thresholds are a naturally hazardous situation. They're heavily armoured and heavily armed in preparation for the worst. As a result of their role, Hess troopers have access to the heaviest armour and weaponry from the Bureau's armoury, including military-grade chain guns and grenade launchers. In addition to their already formidable FBC-issue armour, the Hess resonance surrounding these entities is dense enough to stop bullets. If forced to engage one of these, be sure to make use of any available cover. Also note that to the telekinetically talented, enemy grenades can be a welcome source of ammunition. Refer to file redacted for a full report. Whoa, did you see all those particles just like take a shit there? That was good. It's a fucking bomb. What's a mortar doing there? I don't